Elle and the types of people like Elle have changed who we are and what we're all about. When you think about somebody who you want to recognize as an outstanding alum of the institution, it really is about the character and it really is about the person. And for Elle, it's somebody who leads with a heart.
When I was in college, Bert Weil had developed the slide under body lift. And I'd go out on my co-op section, just knock on a front door of a funeral home and sell them a slide under body lift. Dick Furno and I hit it off, so I borrowed $5,000 and I was in business with Dick. And the rest is history.
They were trying to figure out how they could do an adjustable cot that could go up and down. They stopped by, I think it was Elle's secretary's home one night. She got her at her ironing board, and the ironing board adjusted up and down.
Dick and I looked at each other and we agreed, there's our next all-level cot.
It really allowed a funeral director to require only to have one person on staff.
He was really, at that time, building an industry, and it was something totally new. And growing it in life-saving devices.
It's through creative thought, it's through discipline, it's through teamwork where they come up with these new innovations to, again, make life better.
Every cot used in the world today is based on our original invention. It's pretty amazing.
It's not a job, it's fun for him.
I think he has a basic natural instinct for leadership and concern for his family and staff.
The people that work for me, they're not employees, they're friends.
He's one of the few people that I know who has been able to develop an international business.
We've shipped to 158 to 163 countries around the world. And they go into environments from air rescue, outdoor mountain rescue, everyday emergency transports to death care calls.
He's someone who cares about you as an individual. He leads with the heart. He really wants you to be part of the family. You meet him and he's just a great person. And you don't realize that there's another story behind that in terms of the success story.
Family needed some sort of device to help their crippled child around. Elle and Dick Furno went back to R&D. They figured it out. They developed it. They gave it to the family, and somehow they managed to lose the invoice. Family never paid for what they did for them. It made a huge difference in the family's lives.
You only answer to the face you see in the mirror in the morning. When you can't answer to yourself, you got a problem. That's integrity.
In today's curriculum in the college, there's a great emphasis on these same kind of traits that Elroy exhibits that we were never taught or coached.
He's been a huge advocate of experiential learning, and as the college has begun to develop more of a co-op orientation, people like Elle, in terms of their ability to give back advice, mentor our students, has been key in terms of shaping that philosophy.
There's a right way to lead people, and he instilled his values in the organizations that he's run, and in turn taught me the same leadership skills.
And Elle is like the perfect role model for the UC co-op program. He believes in teaching people and mentoring people. That's how you get better. He benefited from that once in school, so he's paying it back.
Elle, through his generosity, has endowed the space for the professional practice department within the new building, which is a major gift.
Well, you go back to your roots, and that's where the roots were, and you give back to the things that are close to you. We've had similar association with Children's Hospital.
He's supported us in terms of our faculty, through professorships, through scholarships, again, talking to our students and spending time with our students, but making sure that that spirit of entrepreneurship is key and also central to who we are as an academic institution.
A lot of these kids today got some lessons to learn in life yet, and they'll learn them. And the first way you give back is by honoring or expecting somebody to think, oh, he talks to me as an equal.
For someone to say that you've benefited all of humanity is It's a pretty powerful message.
This award is a great representation of Elroy's passion to care for other humans.
The best advice I could give anyone is to be honest. It's the key to success.
El is one of those people that it's hard to articulate all the positive qualities about him, but you remember that there's something good and you just ran across a very great person.
They birthed an industry, and the legacy of that industry continues to exist today.
He educated people on why they needed him, and then he sold his product. That's a pretty amazing story. He's one of the greatest men I've ever met. He's got a heart of gold. He cares about the world, cares about the people. The William Howard Taft Medal. Who better to receive it than Bourgraf because of the vision he had and the difference he's made in the world.
I never thought I was too busy to help somebody, whether they're working for me or whether they're the waitress at the restaurant this morning where I had breakfast. You can find a sliver of time to help them. And that's the way I look at UC, and I look at any philanthropy that I've been involved in, is if I can help them, I'm not too busy for that. I'll make time. And I've lived my life that way. Still do.